Hey guys, I got to see Ballerina from the World of John Wick just a little bit before everyone else. It was a lot of fun. The whole event was great. Everyone was really ecstatic to be there. Everyone really was energetic about being there. It was really awesome. A select couple of people actually got this really awesome Continental coin for getting into the hotel. So that was a fun little giveaway that they had going on there. That coin also got you into an after party to a distillery about 30 minutes from the theater that we were at for a nice little after party. Wasn't anything crazy going on there. I actually didn't end up going. It was just a little too far away for me to make it back home at a reasonable hour. But overall, film is really fun, and that's to be expected, right? There were reports that there was a lot of reshoots with this film. You can't really tell when you're watching it. I think most of those reshoots were probably with the action, but all of the action really works, aside from one sequence, which I'll get to just a little bit later. Overall, though, it's a really fun film. Lacking in the story department, but I think the action kind of makes up for that, because arguably that's what people are there for a John Wick film, is the action. And that's okay. That's okay. That works for me. As long as I'm having fun with this film, that's what I needed. If you want fun and an emotional element with that action, go watch the original John Wick and you'll get that. You have some of that here. I just don't think all of it really works. I don't think it was fleshed out enough. I could have used more of a 20 minutes extra, I guess, to really get to know these characters in between the action in the second and third act. But the opening works really well. It really gets you involved in the story. But as soon as that opening is over, you get kind of 20 to 25 minutes of that first act that just really drags. There's not really a lot happening. It just didn't really work for me, and I was really worried about 30 minutes into the film, because like, if the rest of the film is like this is gonna be really rough. However, as soon as we're done with that first act and we really get going, it all kind of comes together and works well. So if you can make it through that first act, I think you'll be good to go. But the action is really great, except for one sequence, which I had talked about a little bit earlier. There is a sequence with not one, but two flamethrowers. And while it was really fun to begin with, it kind of dragged on. The first 5 minutes of it were really great, but then it was like another 10 minutes of it. And I was like, there's so many weapons around you guys, like, just pick one up and shoot the other guy. So it was a little unrealistic in that sense, but this whole film has that, and I think that a lot of the John Wick films in the more latter half have that as well. It feels more video gamey, which is fun and really awesome to see. I'm a huge fan of that. I just think that there was a couple moments in this that pushed that envelope a little bit too hard for me, a little bit too far, I should say. However, this does fit really well into the 1,000-piece puzzle that is the John Wick universe. It really brings everything together. And speaking of John Wick, he is very much so in this film. A lot of people have been saying he's a cameo. He's a lot more than a cameo for me. He was done very, very well, in my opinion. Everything he did worked really well. Everything that he was there for a reason for the story, and it worked. In my opinion, I could be totally wrong. I'm not like a huge John Wick fan, so maybe John Wick fans feel differently about that. Let me know if you've seen it and if you feel differently about that. But for me, it worked really well. People are saying it's a cameo. On the scale of like cameo-isms, I guess, if you have like spoilers for Deadpool and Wolverine, Gambit, Blade, and Elektra right here, I would say John Wick is like here. He's not really a cameo. He's a part of the story, and it works well. But other than that, everything works for me. It's fun. It's action-packed. Ana de Armas is fantastic as Eve. She's not really called the ballerina. She's kind of called Eve, which is great. Lance Reddick, probably his final role, unfortunately. May he rest in peace. He was fantastic. Again, Keanu Reeves as John Wick was really awesome. Norman Reedus is in this. He's not in as much as I was expecting him to be in it, but he is there. He is important to the story, and he was doing good work, but it wasn't like anything crazy off the wall. Ian McShane does return as Winston, so that was a lot of fun. He is playing Winston again. He's great. And then our main villain is Gabriel Byrne. He's just kind of called the Chancellor in the film, and I was kind of hoping for him to be a little bit more intimidating than he was, but he just kind of was what he was. He's not like in the top 10 or even top 50 villains ever for me. Like, he wasn't crazy. He was just kind of your average antagonist. Kind of felt like a phase 1 through 2 Marvel villain, so it wasn't anything crazy. However, my very favorite character in this film is this guy called Frank. He's barely in it, maybe 3 scenes, not even that much, honestly, but he's great. He's played by Abraham Papula, I think is how you say his name, Abraham Papula. He has what may be the best joke in this entire franchise, and it's so good. You kind of have to be paying attention for it to work, but it's hilarious. I loved him. He was a lot of fun. Him and Ana de Armas have some really good back and forth there, but overall, really great time, really fun time. Don't expect to get super emotionally attached to anyone in this film. If you want that, again, go watch the first John Wick. But other than that, I had a fun time, and that's what I needed out of this film. Let me know if you guys saw it, what you guys thought. If you haven't seen it yet, are you thinking you're gonna go see it? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.